UFC Fight Night 23 here with Matt Mitrione. Post-fight, man. Matt, congratulations. Great fight tonight. Made quick work at Tim Hague, man. Very impressive.
Thanks. Tim's a tough dude, bro. And I was worried about his strength, worried about his power, worried about his big overhand right. And so I wanted to make sure that when I touched him, he knew it. And so I laid a couple of them into him, and he moved probably a little bit slower than what I expected him to. And so I kind of felt like it was. Like there were certain times when he would duck down on something. I can't remember what happened, but he ducked down, and I wanted to really lay into him, like pull out the desert eagle and let it fly. As I threw a couple, and I was like, all right, relax, he'll be here. And then so I kind of had to regain, kind of recoup a little bit. But it was good, or regroup a little bit.
Now, your last performance you weren't really happy with, but this was also a very quick performance as well. I mean, what are your thoughts about this? When you're happy with this performance?
I'm happy because I won, but there's a lot of things I didn't do well. Like I didn't start out as quick as I wanted to. I wasn't nearly as nimble as I wanted to be. I didn't throw my jab at all. I don't know if I tell. Hi, brother. I don't know if I telegraphed my kicks or not. I don't know if I kept my hands up when I threw my inside leg kick with my left. There was just a lot of stuff I didn't do very well. And against better caliber or higher caliber competition, I'll get my ass kicked for stuff like that. So I need to, just go back to the drawing board. And I'm definitely not. I don't deserve a week off. That's for sure.
Now, your development, obviously, since the show, the show was your first action in a cage. So, I mean, for the most part, do you owe it to a lot to your athleticism? Because obviously, being a professional football player, you're obviously just a skilled athlete. Do you owe that and also the time that you've developed learning technique and different forms of fighting?
Yeah, but honestly, man, I don't know if I'm that much better than I was on the show. I think I wanted to just learn how to do a little bit more. But I don't know if my skill. I don't know. I've got good coaches, and I think that they've showed me they've shown me hey, look, this is an easier way to sprawl, or this and this. So I picked up tidbits, but I think I'm still really raw, and there's a lot of things that I don't do very well that I need to get better at, Randy Couture, actually, we were working a little while ago, and he showed me something that really made a lot of sense, and he's like, we're rolling or something. He took me down. We gotta go, huh? He took me down, and he said, he's like, I've been on top of you for the last 4 minutes, and you haven't even tried to get up. And I was like, yeah. And he's like, well, why? And I realized, because I've been working on my jiu-jitsu so much, I'm comfortable being on the ground. Well, get the hell back up and use your bill payers. And that's something I really learned. And I think that's kind of like the lessons I've been learning is, little bits and pieces, cool, but don't make the bits and pieces your entree. Make it your appetizer.